Got a big driveway. Okay, so everybody wanted me to do a review on your Suzuki, on yours and Dad's Suzuki. So 1988, right? When did James buy it? It was around before he went to Korea for the Army, right? It's an 88, but I don't remember if he got it after he was out of high school.
Yeah.
So it would have been in the early 90s. And then he sold it to Dad because he was going to Korea. And then Dad's had it ever since. So I don't even know the specs on this thing, but I'm assuming it's a 4-cylinder. So yeah. Suzuki Samurai. I gotta change the battery. It's not taking the charge anymore. Does it have a bumper too, or is it? Well, I guess that's the bumper. Is that just? I don't know what that is.
Hook a winch to it.
Oh, put a winch on it.
Well, maybe not. We pulled it behind the motorhome.
Oh, you just pulled it behind the
So
motorhome.
that may be the connection to it.
And then I know Mike said that they changed tires, but those fronts are those original. They're like really old BF Goodrich. They need to be changed. Like I said, it just needs new tires. The wheels are all right. I don't think there's any problem with the wheels. You said you got a brand new top still?
Yeah.
It's inside it. Just hasn't been put on.
Yeah.
He did hit something back here.
Yep.
Got a little dent right there.
Can't imagine trying to wiggle it in and out of that.
But I don't think there's any other dents on the whole thing.
Well, see, Arthur,
Yeah, painted it. Yeah, I don't.
he did a good job.
Now, originally, didn't it have chrome?
Yeah.
Yeah, it used to have
He did.
chrome pieces around
Yeah,
it.
and he did away with that. It had one piece right here and there's an S on it.
Yeah, I remember that. But it's, it's little. I can barely fit. My problem is with my hip. Like when I get in it, it's so close. It's hard for me to depress the clutch anyway with my hip, but with my leg. But because the way my leg kind of goes out to the left, I can't hardly close the door. So yeah, seats have been, well, I don't know, they clean up pretty good. The headrest on that one's bad though. This one looks like it's all right, but that one's kind of messed up. But one interesting thing is the actual trunk release is in the glove box. But it still runs once I get the battery changed. Doors everything on it's pretty good. Like I said, other than the one dent. Other than the one little dent that he's hit something with. I don't know, backed into something right there, but it ain't that too bad. I'm assuming this thing's got, the miles have rolled over. 18,023, yeah, I'm sure that's rolled before. I don't know how many times, but I know it is the original engine. I don't remember them ever having any engine work done to it. So I'm gonna change out this battery and see if it'll fire up. Let's see, 10mm maybe? Battery. Yep. At least he didn't have that changed. I don't see anything holding this thing down. It could be wrong. Nope, ain't nothing holding down. Ooh, tight squeeze. Wow. It fits. I mean, snug too. It's a snug fit. see if I can find a wrench. So my dad has a million tools, but nothing's organized. And looking, I took forever to find a 10mm socket. Took even longer to find a 10mm wrench. So luckily I found one. Let's see if it fires up. Alright. So that battery, I mean, it's snug, son. Alright, it's snug. Wish me luck. Okay, I'm 6 foot, almost 6'1", about 6 3/4. I weigh 260. Been working on losing weight, lost 90 pounds, so I'm getting there. I have a problem with my leg because I've got pins in my left hip, and that's the only reason I don't drive a manual. It's very difficult to depress clutches because of the way my leg works. But this is going to be interesting seeing me get in here. Okay, so fat guy in a little car. That's what this is. As I've said, I've got issues with my left hip, so getting into vehicles. Surprisingly, getting into my Camaro ZL1 is actually easier than most vehicles because it's low and I can just kind of roll into it. But getting into something like this, the seat, this is not for the big person. The seat is as far back as it can possibly go. And the pedals, they're so small. The pedals are so small. But anyway, this is for all those comments of people, why don't you have a manual ZL1? Well, dude, I would have a manual ZL1 if I could do it every day. Okay. I'm gonna roll this window down. Pray to God it can roll back up. Now, my leg, as you see, it goes to the left. I can't force that to go any farther in. So when I close this, it's like I can't really close it. So I have to kind of like go to the side. It's not comfortable. Okay. Drum roll. Okay, so inside this thing, you know, it needs some tender love and care, but as you see, it fired up as soon as I changed the battery out, so no big deal there. Very small though. I mean, as you see my leg, that's the problem I have with trying to do a clutch. It's just, it's very difficult for me to move my leg. But it started, so that's the cool deal. Inside this thing, you got your little cubbies here. Glove box it's broke right now. I mean, it still works, but it's just, you know, they're on plastic. They weren't designed very well. The whole glove box is plastic, as you see, so that needs to be replaced. You got your little ashtray, which he's got change in, cigarette lighter, tape deck. I'm sure that was aftermarket my brother installed. You got your, you know, it's 4-wheel drive. I believe this has locking hubs. I could be wrong on that, but I believe it is. It's got fog lights, your wipers, needs to be cleaned obviously. But let me go put the hood down and we'll see if I can go down the